this episode of Exploring the Globe, we follow James as he makes a mad dash across the middle of Thailand, bound for Laos, to get his new tourist visa. Starting out in Ratchaburi province, James makes his way northeast, bypassing the busy streets of Bangkok, and hope to make some good time. Riding through the hot day, James arrived in the Thai-Laos border town of Nong Khai late in the afternoon after 7 hours on the straight Thai highways, and grabbed some sleep before hitting the border early the next day. Crossing the border can normally be a pain in the arse experience, taking heaps of time and patience. Then adding James's Kawasaki into the mix, the paperwork he had to fill out was crazy. In true adventure form, keeping a cool head, our intrepid traveler was able to dodge his way through the crossing unsearched, in and out in less than 2 hours and ready to tackle the Laos roads. After doing everything he had to do in Vientiane to get his new tourist visa for Thailand, the time had come to say goodbye to the Laos capital and head north into the excitement to come in Vang Vieng. Traveling out of the capital saw him riding on blacktop roads, dirt and mud, all while being on the major highway that leads out of town into the more remote jungle. The ride from Vientiane to Vang Vieng is only about 160 kilometers, which on a good paved road could take 1.5 hours, but on these roads, his trip into Vang Vieng actually saw him arriving covered in dust and a little weary after 4 hours.
Yeah, so it's a bit daunting just stopping here and seeing guys with guns.
James was super keen to check out Vang Vieng with its sordid past as being a drug haven with young backpackers venturing there to ride tire tubes down the river and stopping at bars along the shore for weed and beer, and everything that else happened with deadly consequences at times. And actually offering so much more with its natural beauty, with the river rapids, caves, and crystal blue swimming pools. One of the places James wanted to see was the Blue Lagoon. He had seen lots of vivid photos on Google, which made it one of the more exciting places to go. It is located about 5 kilometers from the center of Vang Vieng. He found it was everything he wanted to see. Aside from taking in the chilling water, James has a real fascination with caves, and Vang Vieng has lots on offer, provided you have some transport to get you deep into the jungle to find the real gems. The other big thing that James wanted to do while in the region was to head up into the mountain on the pass that goes between Vang Vieng and Kasi, which offer huge elevation. And the roads then suffer from landslides in the water season. This sounds like it was something unique to see and ride. Leaving Vang Vieng, he headed towards Kasi. You start to realize you're in the middle of nowhere, but the scenery is absolutely breathtaking. As James climbed the mountain pass, he was able to look back along the ridges and watch where the road climbed. Towards the top of the pass, there was a huge collection of roadway that slid down the mountain, and roadwork was underway to try to build it back up. All in all, we think James had a great time riding in Laos and definitely has plans to return to this amazing place. On the next episode of Exploring the Globe, James heads into northern Laos to check out Chiang Mai and ride the Samong Loop just in time for the Loy Krathong Lantern Festival.